Hello, ladies. My name is Amanda Dambuza. I am a mother of three. I am a businesswoman. I am a wife. I am a leader in my society. I am a non executive director. I sit on boards. Also, an author of a book called Baked in Pain. I am also wrapping up my second book, which I'll tell you all about in the future. And I am also, you know, incredibly supportive and proud of women and the strides that we've been able to make. You know, we've done such amazing things. We've changed the landscape. We've pushed the boundaries. We've claimed our space. We have set up and said, no, my body is my body. I will not be treated that way. We have set up and said, I need to be okay for others to be okay. We have stood up and said, I am just as competent as the man next to me. We have embraced who we are. And whilst we've done that, I think that there's still so much work to be done. There's still this insane guilt that we carry as women. We still live our lives so apologetic. We are constantly explaining ourselves. We're constantly draining everything that we have just so that everybody is okay. Now those are qualities of a great woman, but why do we continuously do that when it's at our expense? We cannot give what we do not have. So we need to start celebrating ourselves every day. We need to start replenishing. In fact, we need to be prioritizing replenishing because we cannot give what we do not have. Nobody's okay around us if we are not okay. So I celebrate all the strides that we have made. I celebrate all those who have come before us, who have walked this path and paved the way for us to ensure that we fight different battles. But I say we still have a long way to go. We still have so much to show to our children and the next generation that, in fact, be the woman you choose to become. Choose who you are and become that, and not succumb to societal pressure. Be okay with not being okay. Understand that this idea of perfection is an illusion. It's something that was crafted by men and continues to be condoned and supported by women to make sure that you stay under their foot. We can never underestimate where we've come from. We can never underestimate the strides that have been made, the lives that have been lost fighting for women's rights. We may not be fighting the same fight as the previous generation, but in fact, it is through fighting for economic emancipation of women and economic freedom of women that we'll be able to also ensure that their legacy lives on. It is through understanding that a woman's body belongs to the woman, and it is her choice to decide what she does with it. It is an understanding that a woman is not a rock that can just be kicked around every single time at any given time for whatever reason. It is understanding that a woman is a beautiful flower that must be cherished. Above everything else, she must cherish herself. And she must demand that she is not devalued by constant beatings, constant belittling, and constantly telling her what she can and cannot do. So my fellow queens, my fellow princesses, I say we need to demand, we need to take what is ours, we need to command respect. We cannot let people keep treating us like we do not belong. We are the people that, in fact, play a significant role in building the future nations, in building future generations. So we must absolutely treat ourselves as the most critical species. Yeah? We must give ourselves what we deserve. We must give ourselves what we believe we need. We mustn't apologetically sit in a corner and wait for somebody to give it to us. We must support each other. Support the cause, support where we are trying to go with our lives as women. We must drop the judgment. We must understand that when a woman is doing her best, then her best is good enough. Her best is good enough. So as we commemorate this Women's Month, I'm just saying that let's subscribe to our own idea of what it is to be a woman. Let us walk a path where we will proudly leave behind footprints for the next generation who will walk in those footprints with great pride and say, truly, I was raised by giants. I stand on the shoulders of amazing women who never compromised themselves. We can look back and say how proud we are of the wonderful, independent, economically free women that we've been able to raise, who in turn will pass that on to their next generation. We must never neglect to teach our girl children how to be treated, how they should look at themselves, what they should believe about themselves. Because ultimately, this is how generations are built, time and again. So here, let's take what still serves us from the previous generation. Let's take that and customize it for our current situation, our current environment. And then pass that on to our children. And even they will take what they believe is right for them. So let's stop minimizing the girl child. Let's stop telling her, sit in the corner and fold your arms and cross your legs. No, let's tell her, get up and go make money. Let's tell her, get up, be something, stand up, be seen, stand for something. Don't let people tell you who and what you should become. So we have made great strides as women. We are in every industry you can think of. We've penetrated. Yeah, of course, it's not as much as we would like it, but let's acknowledge the work that has already gone in and appreciate where we still have to go. But I don't say let's do this in August only. Let's do it every single day. Let's celebrate ourselves every single day because we deserve it. We are worthy of it. We give so much to others. We celebrate big things. We do things, big things for others. How about we move ourselves to the top of the food chain? With the understanding that if we have nothing to give, then nobody's fed around us. But our souls must be fed first. Our spirits must be moved first before we can give to anybody. And let's allow ourselves the spaces where we're saying, you know what, I'm not perfect, but I'm doing my best. Let's absolutely embrace those blank spaces where you say, all I want is just a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. And I just want to go outside into the garden or the terrace and just listen to the birds sing. It's okay to say, I don't want to do it today. It's okay to say, actually, I don't feel like doing it today. How about you do it? Yeah? It's all right to pick up your phone and put your earphones on and listen to music and just dance to your own rhythm. Let's enjoy those things. Get up, put on a mask and go do your nails. Don't feel so guilty that you are giving something to yourself. And I'm talking about doing your nails. And you're feeling guilty because you're going to be gone for 2 hours and who's going to look after your family? Just allow yourself spaces where you can just feed your soul and be okay. Embrace who you are. Embrace what's sitting inside of you. Embrace the significant role that you play in building the next generation, in building future nations. So I wish you an amazing, amazing month where we celebrate ourselves, But I just look forward to celebrating ourselves every single day. And that's not a public event, that is a private event. That is your event. That is you understanding your worth and never degrading it and never degrading yourself for the comfort of others. Never. And do not hide behind pillars. If you're not okay, you're not okay. Say you're not okay and seek help. Talk to others, seek support. I'm the greatest fan of women. I truly am. And I wish you nothing but the very best. Sending you lots of love.